Hi, I'm Azra.
And hi, I'm Theandra.
And you're listening to the A&T Friendship Diaries. Here we are, right after House of the Dragon, episode 5. I don't even know what this episode was titled.
I don't even know what we just watched.
I'm still just feeling like I'm on a train.
Bruh,
First of all, let me say, this is the first episode out of the other 4 where I was on the edge of my seat.
Me too.
Thank you for that. Thank you for finally.
I mean, my heart was beating in my chest.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, thank you for finally just having me like, what's about to happen? Because that's what I've been looking forward to. I've been looking forward to that. What's about to happen?
It started
like
when
serious.
When I don't even know if it's the opening scene or not, but it started when this tough woman rides up on a horse and he was like,
Lady Rhea.
Yeah, is it deer today? Or something he said, and it's all attitude. I didn't know who. Well, I kind of had an idea of who she was. And
you called it.
Yeah, I was like, I bet you that's his wife.
Right.
And then she rose up on none other than Damon in a hooded.
That was the part for me where I was just like, what the hell is about to happen? Because Damon was standing there.
He looked goonish.
At the end of her path, all hooded up. And I was like, yo, like, I know nobody not gonna kill his wife.
It's
like,
it was like a medieval drive-by.
It was a Rocky.
Yeah, it was like a medieval lurking. Like, that's like when you watching a movie, like, bruh, he was lurking.
I wasn't sure what was about to happen.
Sad?
But then there was condolences, so it was clear what happened.
And then makes it bad. He didn't even consummate their marriage.
Yo, when she said that shit,
bruh,
that was so funny.
But she was like, it don't even matter.
Our marriage. I was like,
maybe a sheep is willing. I'm like, all this attitude and aggression.
Yeah, because she
never
know all the stuff that he be talking about her.
Because she repeated verbatim what he said about her.
Yeah, clearly she was aware. And she doesn't have any respect for him. And I get it. And then I'm still trying to figure out what's the whole bronze bitch thing.
I think it's her hair. Because she don't got the white hair. She bronze. Like, I think Damon won't. That's why he likes Rhaenyra. It's the platinum hair. I think that's why he called her. I could be wrong. I don't know. Y'all know the history. You got somebody out there like, well, actually,
let us know.
Really, actually, that really actually person. Let me know. Because that's the only thing. Because she ain't brown skinned.
No, she's not brown skinned.
And the only thing that's bronze about her is her hair. Which I think that's what. Well, it looks like in a future episodes, that's the issue they got with Rhaenyra's kids.
I can't wait to see whatever the heck is about to happen.
So I think that bronze hair, it's really like, I think it's just like a turn off for him, like to be his wife. Like he wants, because the Targaryens are really funny about mixing blood.
I mean, they like to mix their own.
Yeah, Targaryen and Valyrian. They like to keep it in the family.
Well, either way it goes, Lady Rhea was.
She was talking cash money. I was like, oh, come on, what you came to do? And it's just like.
Either way it goes, she was in there and then she was out of there because that's all for her.
I just don't know how you lose a fight and you own the horse.
Either way it goes, she was in
Gallop
there
away,
and now she's out of here.
No, when you lost,
she had a 5-minute cameo. That is it. No more her. Odo gone,
bro. When Damon started reaching at your horse and your horse started backing up, like he ain't trying to feel that. That's when you should have.
I mean, yeah, but she didn't. And now she out of here. Just like Otto.
Killed my own horse. The horse fell on her.
Just like Otto.
And he was going to walk away, but she was like, oh, I knew that was you. You just can't finish. I was like, I'm about to finish today.
You're not going to let me talk about Otto being out of here? Because you know I want to.
I know. I'm just.
Because you know I didn't like him. And now he's gone.
Right. He was packing up.
Baby,
he had to call Tyrone.
Yeah.
Call him.
I mean, whatever. Just get your shit.
Go get you
and get on out of here.
Yeah.
Because
he got kicked to the curb quick.
There's a new hand in town.
A new hand.
Just that quick. And that's good because Otto was disgusting. I know that's
still
again,
is disgusting because he had the nerve to try to flip it on Allison.
Okay, so yes, Otto still is disgusting. And I'm glad that he's gone. Now, mind you, I know that he's not gone, but he's not the hand anymore. And that's a big, huge slap in the face. And I'm glad he got slapped in the face. That's what I got for Otto. Yeah. Now, if he could take, he created Allison. I know I shouldn't feel. Allison. I know I shouldn't feel the way that I feel about her because she was a woman during those times, and she had to do what her father, told her to do.
She had to.
No, she kind of did.
No, she could have failed. She could have failed
and not wooed the king.
And not wooed the king.
Yeah, because the king is not looking.
Because he was gonna marry. He was going to marry the Valerian's daughter, but she said she's kind of young. I don't think she's ready. She did what she needed to do. She knew the king because she had been spending
to get swayed. She
had been spending time with him.
Well, but that was on behoovement of her father.
She need to be like Rhaenyra. Remember how her father don't do this, but she showed up and went over there with her dragon and showed up anyway to get the egg back.
Yes,
Rhaenyra's be making queen moves.
She does. On Otto's exit, he tells Alicent that she needs to focus on getting her son Aegon to the throne.
Yeah, because Rhaenyra's gonna he's saying when Rhaenyra gets chosen, because she's the heir, they're not gonna take a woman. And to keep people pawning and wanting, it's kind of like the whole football thing. Y'all know my team played today, but it's kind of like you can't have two starting quarterbacks on your team because it's going to come a point in time where they're going to call for the other guy. And it might not be because the first guy is playing horrible. Let him lose one or two games. They're going to want the other guy because by default, he looks better. And that's what's going to happen. If he is waiting in the wings, they're going to want him to be king. So he was like, by default, she's going to kill all the heirs.
Right. Otto told Alicent that Rhaenyra is going to kill her kids, which I don't think that is true.
I don't think Rhaenyra's going to kill her kids.
See Rhaenyra being that type of person. Now,
she might kick out the kingdom.
And she may lock them kids up, but I don't think she would kill them.
Like for the streets, you and your kids dead. And I'm gonna get my little crowd. I'm gonna make sure y'all well taken care of. Y'all gonna be fed. Y'all gonna live in a nice little countryside. But from today going forward, your name ain't Allison. His name ain't Aegon.
Right. And y'all can't stay here.
His name is Jack.
And y'all can't.
Can't stay here. Well, but if you show up around here again, you will end up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I think she would have done.
Yeah, I don't think she would have killed him. But either way it goes, Otto has now
planted this seed. Blue moon, I have a dragonfly over a little house on the hill.
A reminder. Regardless, Otto has now planted this seed in Alicent's head. And Alicent is already in some type of turmoil, which I'm glad we're right here at this. What is this turmoil that she has about Rhaenyra and Rhaenyra's virginity?
Yeah, like why is it it's your duty? No, you mad because your duty left you with an unfulfilling life. Like, why are you so worried about her virginity? Who cares? If nobody knows, nobody knows. Why does it?
But she's very pressed to find out what happened.
She's very pressed about her virginity in the first place. If anything, you in a situation you didn't want to be in, if anything, have her back.
Right. Let Rhaenyra be great.
Right.
You know what it's like for a woman. You're in the midst of doing a duty that you don't really righteously want to do. But she's not. She's super pressed about it, and I don't understand why. And I need to know why. She finds out because of Lord Larys with his old cripple hunchback triple I self.
Somebody shoot the kegs on them. Somebody leave the oil, the hallways
a little slippery.
A little slippery.
Correct. Because he done told Alicent about
He
the
violated
Mace.
HIPAA.
He
You can't be discussing what the doctor and patient confidentiality. He brought her an elixir. You don't even know what the elixir was.
nobody do, but he sure told him. And Allison eyes all buck-eyed. Why does it matter?
Why she mad?
Why does it matter? I would think in her mind, if Rhaenyra did just all of a sudden get pregnant, that would definitely secure her son's way to the throne. So why does it matter what Rhaenyra is doing? But she's vested.
Yeah, because she the heir to the throne. And so she like, you not, I don't know.
Because I mean,
Why is Allison so judgy?
even if Rhaenyra is not performing her duty and she out there busting it open, it leaves Allison's kids to take the throne, no problem. So again, why does it matter?
She don't want to lose her position. But I look at it like this, Allison, you put yourself in there.
I don't
You
even see how she would lose her position.
Because when Rhaenyra becomes the queen, because she's named the heir.
If Rhaenyra was to get pregnant just with some random dude right now, do you think that she's going to become the queen? That's what I'm saying. It would work to Allison's favor. So why does it matter if she's out there with Kristen? Why does it matter if she's out there?
Because she's gonna be married off before any of that will come to fruition. Like she's about to be married off in the next week. So even if she do get pregnant, she can't prove it. They ain't have DNA tests back then. You are not the father. Like, and you can't bring charges like that against.
I understand that.
That's
But
what got the hand kicked out.
I don't think Allison is thinking about timing.
No, she's not. She's just a hater.
Why is she vested? If it's not about the timing, hopefully they'll tell us. It doesn't even matter.
It's about the throne. You know, Rhaenyra's will be a good queen. I don't understand. I don't care. I don't like Allison.
So the king and Rhaenyra sailed to High Tide to see Lord Corlys and to ask Lord Corlys
for his son's
hand, or to give
Rhaenyra to
their son. And the vibe with Rhaenyra and Sir Leonor, what's that baby's name?
I don't know.
His name was like the only complicated name. I was listening real hard. Like, what did they say?
It started with an L.
Yeah,
we sorry. You know, we ain't. I'm gonna put this out there now. We ain't that podcast is gonna give you like all the.
I tried to.
I mean, we tried, but it's just like we ain't guaranteed. Like we ain't got no whiteboard up here. We're like, we ain't got no family tree. Like, you know.
No, we don't.
No, we could. But that's what I mean. Like we ain't gonna be that podcast that got like a script and a teleprompter.
No, we don't. But I believe the baby's name is Lord Leonor. He's the son of
Lord
Lenor, whatever.
Yeah, Lenore. We don't care.
I do care. I just don't know how to say it. Either way it goes, him and Rhaenyra are a whole vibe.
They're betrothed.
That's the point that I'm trying to make.
And they got to understand it.
That's why they're a vibe. Like they both realize that they each want something different, but that shouldn't stop their duties that they have to do.
Right.
And their ability to get along and to perform those duties. Like,
and that's why Allison should be so pressed. If her future king or prince or whatever don't care about her chastity, then by all means have 2 seats. And you keep doing your duty to the gangrene king. How about that?
I mean,
because at the end of the day, Allison, you can't pull up on a dragon. So step back, please.
It's so we don't like Allison night.
Yes.
That's what we should.
You can be the field picking flowers and show up roasted, looking like a duck. It's like, sit down somewhere.
Well, Sir Kristen, this wasn't a good episode for him.
I hate the way they played him. I thought he was like stronger than that. How you gonna be a knight fighting, been to war, all of that? Come on.
It wasn't a good episode for him. I feel like Allison finna play him, and Rhaenyra's been nothing but honest with him, but because of his own convictions, he's not. I mean, really,
Men ain't like that today.
did
He
he
was like,
think Rhaenyra was gonna give up her
I sully
kingdom?
my white cloth for you, bruh.
Did he think Rhaenyra was gonna give up her
But
heir
in
to the
his defense,
throne?
I get it. But in his defense, now I'm finna be an advocate.
Come on.
He had nothing. He's not even of noble blood. He busted his butt. So the fact that he's the
Protector.
protector of the princess,
Mm-hmm.
that is an honor. And like I said, all I got is my name. Like I worked everything. I risked everything.
I got you. And we threw it away casually for
Yeah,
a
because you
sweaty night.
right, because you still got it. But I'm like, dude, like, don't nobody know but y'all. Like, rock it like a red bottom. I know I would.
Well, he's not rocking it like a red bottom.
Leonard Valerian, that's his name.
Leonard.
Yeah, I mean it's spelled Laenor. Leonard Lenore.
Lenore Valerian.
Yeah.
We gonna call him Lenore.
He Lenore to us. Hey Lenny, you know, at the barbecue.
We gonna call him Lenny.
He Lenny. So when we say Lenny, y'all already know.
We talking about Lenore Valerian.
Yes. So Lenny was like,
oh, him and Rhaenyra gonna be that couple.
Yeah, he don't like girls.
He has a boo. His parents know he got a boo.
Yeah, his dad was like, well, they call it an affliction.
His daddy called it an affliction.
Yeah, he's like, well, you know.
He's going to grow out of it.
Okay.
No, he's not, Pops.
He's not.
Because they look like they in love.
Yeah, they did.
Past tense.
Yeah. Oh, let's get into it, yeah.
Past tense looked like they was in love.
So we get to the patrol. Let's talk about the king first. Man, y'all, the king. What's going on with
Viserys?
He coughing.
He's hurting. I'm not sure if death is around the corner or if it's on the other side of the door, because he looks like at any moment he's out of here. You see the way he was sweating?
They look like they besties.
And look,
best friend. That's what best friend.
Him and Duff look like they besties.
Not today, best friend. We got to take a trip.
I thought maybe when he got to High Tide, I thought maybe, he's sweating and he's glistening because he was sick as hell while he was on the boat. Clearly, boats is not his thing. He was definitely seasick. But the shit lingered on even when he got back home.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Everything about him is weak. It's weak sauce.
I know. King was.
He ain't hot and spicy. He not mild. What's when it's below? What is below mild?
Medium.
Yeah, he just medium. They be trying to act all hard. Do we need to get you a chair? No, I don't need a chair. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You coughing all out in the room. They got open food and stuff. Why they ain't covered nothing up back in the day?
Did not. And that baby definitely got a mean deep.
He got a gargle cough. It be sounding all. It be dry and wet. I was just like,
it's not good. I'm like, yo.
I'm like, somebody pat him on the back. He trying to get that phlegm up. You know that phlegm be right there.
Somebody help him. What Ricky Smiley say? He needs some milk.
I need to be trying all cures. Forget the maggots. Y'all need dragon piss.
Like, oh, okay. Look, when he was sitting in the chair, and the doctors or physicians, whatever they were called back then,
get the maggots.
Got all the stuff.
The
leeches. They got all the stuff on his arm. He asked his hand, "How do you think they'll remember me? What type of king do you think they'll say that I was?" And his hand, I mean, he told him what a hand is supposed to say. They're going to say you were a good king.
He's like, yeah, but is it going to be enough to where they're going to sing songs about me 500 years later? No,
they not.
No.
They not.
We 5 episodes in and I'm already tired.
They're not even going to sing at your funeral, Pops. 500 years from now, they're finna get you in the ground and get you out of here.
They're
finna be on to the next thing because You're the king that named your daughter as an heir. They already think you got
Proof
problems.
of a series.
Hmm?
I'm going to say proof of what we're saying. Viserys. I'm talking to him like he is a
King Viserys?
Yeah, King Viserys. You're the sequel. They started with Game of Thrones. That's the answer to your question. We didn't start off with the House of Dragon and start off with your lineage. We started with Game of Thrones, and then you the sequel to the main event.
Girl, I don't know. Now, mind you, right now, yes, Game of Thrones definitely is the main event, but I feel like for the next week's episode, the preview that they gave us,
Bro, he looking thin.
like that hair.
He needs some bundles. I need to talk to production. Like for these episodes, only use one bundle.
Space it out. Put it in strand by strand like they do eyelash extensions.
That's exactly what he looked like. They gave him eyelash extension, but it's just hair. But we're gonna get about 6-7 strands.
Girl, what they say, they jump forward 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to next Sunday because what I do appreciate, it's only the 5th episode getting ready to go into the 6th. And we've already advanced 3 years in between one episode. And now we're about to advance another 10 years. And everybody looked different. I mean, including
I just want to
King
know
Viserys.
why Sir Colston, Kristen, whatever your name is, you a knight. Why, bro? You ain't never heard of take stuff to the grave?
So
You what? She didn't even press you. You are right. What?
Oh, when Allison fronted him about what happened?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Allison was fronting him about what happened because she thought Sir Kristen was gonna tell her that Rhaenyra had went out that night, and then that would confirm that Rhaenyra was in the whorehouse with Daemon.
Well, they already knew that. That was confirmed. She was there. She told her she was there,
Right.
But she said nothing happened.
Right.
And it didn't.
Yes. All Sir Kristen did was interrupt her and let her know that it was him.
He didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have to give all that. He could have been just like.
But why wasn't she satisfied with that? Why is she so bothered again by what Rhaenyra is doing? It didn't matter. She was with Kristen, not Daemon.
I mean, we keep saying it don't matter.
Initially,
if they was real friends, it didn't matter. But back in the day, a woman chastity.
All Allison kept saying was, it wouldn't have been natural for you to be with your uncle. We know how you Targaryens like to do. So to me, that's what it was all about.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was all about that, when she finds out that Rhaenyra was with Sir Kristen, why didn't she be like, oh, okay, cool?
Because that may have been her aim or her angle at Rhaenyra's, because she can't tell her what her true angle is. My true angle is I'm trying to make sure my son the king. That's why she played it like that, because if that was the case, you'd have been just as appalled when you found out she was betrothed to her cousin. Uncle, cousin, to me, it don't make a difference.
Okay.
But she had to come at her like that to make her think that's what it was, because she can't tell her the real truth. Okay. Like at the end of the day, boo, I'm plotting against you.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely plotting. We see that at the wedding feast. Let's jump into the wedding feast.
Oh, she showed up wearing green, which is the color of war for her country.
For her, yeah, house. For her house. Yeah. She looked it good, though.
I need Rhaenyra.
She looked like a queen.
I need Rhaenyra to get up all out the dancing. Like, bruh, like you Allison is now trying to play chess. Mm-hmm. Well, before she was playing Connect 4.
Correct. But that dress is definitely her putting the chess pieces on the table. Then she gets up from the table and goes over there and has a conversation with her family.
Yeah.
Ain't said 2 words to the king.
Nope.
She got
something. And then she addressed Rhaenyra as stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter, many blessings to you. She ain't never called Rhaenyra stepdaughter, ever. And Rhaenyra peeped it. She was like, oh, okay. She looked a little fearful, though. Did you see the little quince thing that Rhaenyra had?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, because, I mean, at the end of the day, Allison is the queen. And right now, Rhaenyra is just the heir to the throne. That's it. And we already see that can change with any given
blink of an eye.
Correct.
Which
So
why I would have to chin check.
I mean, but
The queen.
Allison holds the power though. And I think from this last thing with her daddy getting pulled out, finding out that Rhaenyra slept with Sir Kristen, for whatever reason that bothers her, I think she's ready to pull her britches up.
She do hold the power, but she better be careful. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, she better. Can we talk about, before we run out of time, why Sir Kristen
snapped,
beat the mess?
Bruh, he ain't had no face. He looked like a pack of ground beef.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it looked like mashed potatoes on one side of his face.
No, it looked like beef.
Okay, beef, mashed potatoes.
Don't come from my plant base. Don't do me like that.
I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna be able to eat. I love mashed potatoes.
I know, but I'm like, I don't want to. That's not the picture I want.
I mean, it was mush. Regardless, that's what it looked like.
Everybody was just standing around like, no. And I'm thinking, so ain't nobody gonna pull Sir Kristen off, old boy?
Why did it even go down like that? I understand that we saw the scene where whatever buddy's
his
name
anger wasn't warranted.
Walked over to Sir Kristen and was like, boom, we both on the same side because we both got the interests of the soon-to-be wedding couple.
We got to keep their secrets close to our best.
Right. And then he walked away. I thought everything was cool. So am I supposed to think that Sir Kristen beat the mess out of Buddy because he came over there and said that to him?
Yeah, it didn't warrant
the response.
Yeah.
Of death, because now he's dead on the floor, mushy faced,
and you know that's Rhaenyra's, because that's your job. So your cloth is to protect her. So protecting her would have been to suck it up,
right? Not
because you know that's the love of her future husband, wife. I mean, whatever. And that's it. Like, know your role. You the side piece. Like, y'all can never be together. And why would she walk away from the throne
to run away and just change their names and all that other stuff? That's not going to happen.
Because she wouldn't have fought that hard for the seat.
I don't understand why Sir Kristen wilded out like that.
I don't either. I didn't peg him to be that. To me, that was weak. That was some weak.
So after the fight breaks up, we see a couple of things happening. We see Sir Kristen outside taking off his armor, and it definitely gives the appearance of him about to try to commit suicide.
Weak.
And then you see Rhaenyra and Sir.
It was the saddest wedding.
Girl,
my heart would be yours forever.
That was the worst shotgun wedding
I've ever seen. There was still blood on the floor from
his lover.
And not to mention what happened at the end. Viserys passed out.
Correct. Rats was in the baby's blood. Like, Rhaenyra didn't deserve that type of wedding. And there were supposed to be like 7 days of celebration. So there was no celebration. No.
Yeah, and y'all could miss me with that. Like,
I don't understand why they did that.
Because they said it at the thing, Game of Thrones, none of the weddings ended in a happy occasion. So we felt like, no, do something different.
Y'all could have gave me 7 days of happiness, 7 days of celebration.
Right.
But instead, Rhaenyra had
because you made me believe like that's not. I'm like, it was really like unbelievable. Like he was really that angry. Like how you gonna play him so strong that he stood up against Daemon at the games, but then he crumbles.
Maybe his chastity is that pure to him. Like
if it was that pure to him, he wouldn't have gave it up that quick.
Never did it. You're right. You're right.
He would never gave it up that quick.
I love it.
He'd have made her work for it. Daemon made her work. Well, Daemon was almost making her work for it harder than Sir Kristen was.
Either way it goes, it ends with the king passing out. And now we got to stay tuned for next Sunday's episode. This was a really good episode. I really appreciated the...
Yeah, because them drum beats at the end, because I was like,
the music made it so intense.
I was like, something about to go down. I just didn't know what.
And it went down for us. It did.
But it was shocking. I can't give them that because I didn't see that coming.
And now next week we're gonna be 10 years ahead.
I'm gonna be 10 toes in.
10 years. So she's still
I made a
married
joke.
to
I said the
the
king lost a hand, but maybe Odo could be a finger because he needs some of them too.
we
The
gonna see
king's
what's
still
going.
alive.
We
We
gonna see
waiting for dude.
10 years. We gonna see what King Viserys is up to on next Sunday's episode. Y'all make sure y'all tuned in because I'm gonna be here for it.
I'm gonna be here for it.
Yeah. We're gonna be yelling at the TV as usual. We had to do better.
We do.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
What's up, y'all? This is Azra, and you are listening to A&T Friendship Diaries. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Thank you as always for listening in.